sinful life. Jaisam antagatam papam jananam punya karmana. Who can finish sinful life? Who are engaged in pious activities. But one must have activities, engagement. See, if one is engaged in pious activities, naturally his sinful activities will vanish. One side, voluntarily he should try to break the pillars of sinful life. Another side, he must engage himself in pious life. Simply theoretically one cannot. Because everyone must have some engagement. If he has no pious engagement, then simply theoretically he will not be able. For example, practical, your government is spending millions of dollars for stopping this intoxication. Everyone knows. But the government has failed. How? Simply by law or by lecturing you can make them without LSD or intoxication. That is not possible. You must give them good engagement. Then it will be automatic. And practically you see that our students who come here, we instruct, no intoxication, immediately given up. And the government has failed. This is practical. Parang dishtani vartate. If you don't give somebody good engagement, you cannot stop his bad engagements. That's not possible. Therefore, we are giving two sides. Good engagements, at the same time prohibition. We simply don't say that no illicit sex, no intoxication, no. Simply negative is no meaning. There must be something positive. Because everyone wants engagement. That is because we are living entity. We are not dead stone. The other philosophers, they are trying to become dead stone by meditation. Let me think of void, impersonalism. The artificially how we can make it void? Your heart, your mind is full of activities. So these are artificial things. This will not help the human society. The so-called yoga, so-called meditation, they are all rascaldom. Because there is no engagement. Here there is engagement. Here everyone is engaged to rise early in the morning for offering aratri to the deity. They are preparing nice food, they are decorating, making garland, so many engagements. They are going for Sankirtan party, they are canvassing for selling books. 24 hours engagement. Therefore they are able to give up this sinful life. Parang dishtani vartate. Just like everything is described in the Bhagavad Gita. Just in a hospital. In a hospital there are many patients, they are not eating anything on the Ekadasi day. Does it mean that he is observing Ekadasi? I think he is simply hankering after when I shall eat, when I shall eat, when I shall eat. But these students, they voluntarily don't eat anything. We don't say that you don't eat anything. Some fruits, some flowers, that's all. So parang dishtani vartate. Just like a child, he has got in his hand something, he is eating, and if you give him better thing, he will throw away the inferior thing and he will take that better thing. Yeah. So here is Krishna consciousness, this better engagement, better life, better philosophy, better consciousness, everything better. Therefore they can give up. the sinful activities of life, and that will promote to Krishna consciousness. So these activities are going on not only in the human society, the animal society also. Animal society, aquatic, because everyone is Krishna's part and parcel, sons. So they are rotting in this material world. So Krishna has a plan, a big plan to deliver them. Personally he comes, sometimes he sends his very confidential devotee, sometimes he comes himself, sometimes he leaves instruction like Bhagavad Gita. The whole propaganda is going on, therefore it is said here, Tirjangani Rishishu. Everywhere Krishna's incarnation is there. Adasu, aquatics also, just like Krishna appeared as the fish incarnation. Tadattanta virammanam. So, Krishna's disappearance and appearance, is taking birth, these are all building. It is not that we are forced to take birth. We living entities, conditioned soul, we are transmigrating from one body to another, being forced by the laws of nature. But Krishna does not appear by being forced by the laws of nature. That is the difference. Therefore, those are foolish rascals. They think that I have taken my birth in this world and Krishna has also taken, therefore I am also God. They do not know that you have to take birth by the force of laws of nature. You have been given the chance of very nice body, beautiful body as American boys and girls, educated with opulence. If you misuse it, then you are going to get another body according to your mentality. Just like at the present moment, in spite of so much arrangement by the government, nice school, nice university, colleges, but they are producing hippies. They are so much frustrated, so they are now worshipping hog, is it not? So what is the next? Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasya. If you associate with the hog's quality, then you are going to become a hog. Nature will give you full opportunity. All right, sir, you become a hog. Nature's arrangement is like Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasya. Prakriti, nature has got 3 modes of nature. And as soon as you associate with one type of mode, you get the next body according to that. So, therefore Krishna's this plan of appearance and disappearance, they to be very gravely understood, not that whimsically Krishna has come. He has got a great plan. Otherwise, why he should come here? He is very much eager to take you back to home, back to Godhead. That is Krishna's business. Therefore he says, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekang saranang vaja aham tvang sarvapapibha mokkhaishyami. He is giving assurance. My dear, every one of us, we are children of Krishna, God. So he is more unhappy. Because we are unhappy on account of this material body, we are undergoing repetition of birth, death, old age and disease. That is not very comfortable situation. But we are so fool, rascal, that we do not take care of this. We are busy for a temporary comfort of this life. But we are neglecting the real discomforts of life, birth, death, old age and disease. This is our ignorance. This is our foolishness. Thank you very much.